MacBook Pro, 15-inch, mid-2018, review. Our verdict. The MacBook Pro 2018 15-inch is a powerful pro notebook with a fantastic design. However, in its bid to appeal to the mass market, it might turn off some professionals. 4. Fantastic design. True Tone works well when you want it. Touch bar is improving. Very good performance. Against expensive. Lack of ports. Keyboard still feels a little flat. When you look back on all the palm and circumstance that Apple typically surrounds its device launches with, the unveiling of the new MacBook Pro was downright subdued by comparison, despite the fact that the MacBook Pro 15 2018 offers a serious upgrade over previous iterations. Rather than having its own launch event, like iPhones typically do, or taking center stage at the popular WWDC event, Apple showed off the new MacBook Pro in a more intimate setting. And, like in previous generations, the new MacBook Pro comes in two flavors, 13-inch and 15-inch. And, despite the more subdued launch, Apple is still excited about the new MacBook Pro, while iPad and iPhones, as well as the MacBook Air and the 12-inch MacBook are aimed at everyday consumers. The MacBook Pro is traditionally focused on creatives and professionals with a level of performance and a price tag to match. Despite its professional appeal, Apple is aiming to make the MacBook Pro an ambitious device that can appeal to regular users, too, and if you're after the most powerful MacBook Apple has ever created, you're going to love the MacBook Pro 2018. There's enough of a difference between the two sizes when it comes to components to warrant two separate reviews, and here we'll be looking at the flagship 15-inch MacBook Pro. Price and availability. As with previous versions of the MacBook Pro, the 2018 version comes in a variety of configurations and prices. The base configuration comes with a 2.2 GHz, 6-core Intel Core i7 processor, Radeon Pro 555X graphics card, 16 GB of DDR4 memory and 256 GB SSD storage. For $2,399, £2,349, AU $3,499. This can be configured to add a 2.9 GHz 6-core Intel Core i9 processor for $400. £350, $600 more, 32 GB of RAM for $400. £360, $640 more, at an upgrade to the AMD Radeon Pro 560X for an additional $100, £90, $160. You can also upgrade the storage to a 512 GB SSD for $180/£320 $1 TB. SSD for $600/£540/$960 $2 TB SSD for $1,400/£260/$2,240 and a 4 TB SSD for $3,400/£5,440 This gives you plenty of options to mix and match components to get the MacBook Pro 2018 that best suits your needs and budget. So, if you do a lot of video editing, you can upgrade the graphics card while saving money by sticking to a smaller SSD if you save your work to an external hard drive. Yeah, this is an expensive piece of kit, But you can't knock the hardware. It's also to Apple's credit that the base configuration of the MacBook Pro 15-inch 2018 is the same price as the base configuration of the 2017 version when it launched. So, you're getting a nice upgrade in specs without an upgrade in cash. If you're looking for a Windows 10 alternative, then the new Dell XPS 15 2018 offers similar spec options, with an option for an Intel Core i9-8950HK, 32GB of DDR4 RAM and a 2TB of KENVMe SSD costing $3,299, about £2,460, 4,303 Australian dollars. While this is a lot of money, it's still cheaper than a similarly spec'd MacBook Pro 2018, which costs $4,699, 4,409 pounds, 7,139 Australian dollars. That's enough of a price gap to make you seriously consider the Dell, unless you're wedded to Macos. Spec sheet. Here is the 15-inch MacBook Pro configuration sent to TechRadar for review. CPU, 2.9 GHz Intel Core i9-8950HK. Hex-core, 8 threads, 12 MB cache, up to 4.8 GHz. Graphics, AMD Radeon Pro 560X, Intel UHD Graphics 630. RAM, 32 GB, 2400 MHz DDR4. Screen, 15.4-inch, 2880 by 1800. Retina display, backlit LED, IPS. 500 nits brightness, wide color P3 gamut. Storage, 2 TB SSD. Ports, 4x Thunderbolt 3, USB-C. 3.5mm headphone jack. Connectivity, 802.11 acres Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.0. Camera, 720p FaceTime HD webcam. Weight, 4.02 pounds, 1.83 kilograms. Size, 13.75 by 9.48 by 0.61 inches. 34.93 by 24.07 by 1.55 centimeters, WXDXH. Design. Apple's MacBook Pros have been long lauded for their attractive designs, which fit powerful components into slim and light chassis, and Apple has taken a "if it's not broke, don't fix it" approach with the MacBook Pro 2018. This means the new MacBook Pro is almost the same design last year, right down to the same dimensions and weight. The height when closed is 1.55 centimeters, 0.61 inches, and it weighs just 1.83 kilograms, 4.02 pounds. This is awesome for anyone that loves the design of previous MacBook Pro devices. And the dimensions and weight remain impressive for a powerful laptop with a 15-inch display. It's just a bit thinner than the Dell XPS 15. And is lighter than the Surface Book 2, which tips the scales at 4.2 pounds/1.9 kilograms. These are arguably the MacBook Pro's biggest Windows-based competitors, and the fact that the MacBook Pro 2018 comfortably beats them on power, while being thinner and lighter, is a big win for Apple. All 15-inch models of the MacBook Pro 2018 also feature the Touch Bar. This is a thin glass touchscreen that runs along the top of the keyboard, and it displays context-sensitive buttons on its 2170 by 60 resolution screen. These buttons change depending on the application or task that you're performing. and they are designed to give you quick shortcuts to help speed up your workflow. When the touch bar first showed up on the MacBook Pro 2016, not everyone was convinced by its use, though we were quite enamored with it. Over the years, touch bar compatibility has grown, so not only does basically every Apple app benefit from touch bar utility, many popular third-party apps, like Adobe, Photoshop and Google Chrome, take advantage of the touch bar in the MacBook Pro 2018. This can be genuinely useful, and once you get used to the new touch bar buttons, they can help speed up your workflow. However, there are a few drawbacks. Because they are context sensitive, they change depending on what app you're using, which means you'll never really be able to use them without checking where they are, unlike physical buttons where you can memorize their location. It's a small complaint, but one that might make sticking to keyboard shortcuts for your most used tasks faster.